Link's Awakening is my favorite Legend of Zelda title, at least when it comes to 2D Zelda. But ever since it first released back in '93, there are elements of what exactly is going on that don't quite sit right with me. And unfortunately, there's not any definitive answers to be found in the Game Boy or even Switch versions of this game. As what I really want to know is, in the context of this universe, are the people of the island really people? Or have they been existing in a loop or even stasis before Link showed up? Were the various ruins and dungeons on the island constructed by old civilizations that rose and fell before the current situation? Is the dream of this flying whale detailed enough, powerful enough to allow for such thing? Or did all of this just materialize the moment Link entered the dream, completely changing it? Before Link showed up, was it a bunch of other flying whales just going around doing, I don't know, flying whale stuff, whatever that might be? Did Link showing up change everything, causing a bunch of stuff he could relate to be generated? Or did all of this already exist on some kind of loop, where all the people on the island relived the same day over and over again, without any cognizance that that was happening? Were those children on the side of the village stuck in a perpetual loop of eternally playing ball, never growing up, and never actually being born, just existing to play ball? As I stated earlier, there's literally nothing in the game to give you any clue of what the situation was before Link showed up. But if you do think this island existed before Link in its current state, and these are actually real people in a fashion, that does lead to one logical conclusion: that Link is more or less the antagonist in this situation. As if these are real people that will cease existing when the windfish wakes up, it means that by gathering the instruments and waking the windfish, Link is effectively committing an act of genocide against the people of the island. But this all comes down to interpretation. As if everything on the island is just an illusion, then none of the people are real. None of them have real thoughts, none of them ever were born or would age. But then there's another aspect. Some of the dungeon bosses are seemingly aware of the situation. Aware that if the windfish wakes up, everything goes away. So, are those bosses actually beings that are scared for their own existence? Or just the windfish's subconscious trying to hit the snooze button, metaphorically speaking? I guess this would depend if the windfish is really a god or just a very powerful being that can project illusions. And there again, it's all just a matter of interpretation, which is very frustrating when thinking this all out. But I mostly just wanted to talk about this a little bit because I've been thinking about it ever since it came out in 1993, and I never seem to find anyone that wants to continue this line of thought. I would welcome some conversation down in the comments. Please do like, comment, subscribe, and tell your friends.